On rare occasion in life, one experiences a location, a landscape, a bonsai, or even a person with such immense character and gravitas that it leaves a lasting impression on one's psyche. This is one such location with many such bonsai operated by one such individual.
Rafa, where are we going next?
Now, Alcobendas Museum, Luis Vallejo, next step. You will enjoy. Yeah.
Okay.
Very, very cool trees, very nice place.
Excellent.
I think
Let's do it.
it's cool. Yeah.
Hay que intentar que el nivel de cafeína siga alto.
But I will say that we follow the Japanese approach to bonsai, but trees are different. You will see it with the junipers, the sabinas, nothing to do with the toawa. But so I have both cases, and you will see that there's something in common, which is a matter of scale, it's a matter of proportions, it's a matter of expression. That's it. That's bonsai, no? And the rest is just talk about a bit too tight to the orthodox thing, which I don't like. Being orthodox, I think, but you should. This is more creative. Should give you something additional to the So I think we people of bonsai, we all follow that idea. So.
Founded in 1995, the Bonsai Museum of Luis Vallejo in Madrid is perhaps one of the most impressive bonsai collections outside of Japan, with many imported Japanese bonsai, as well as an impressive collection of native European species, many of which were collected and designed by Luis himself. Of the many bonsai on display, several originate from the gardens of Masahiko Kimura, Saburo Kato, Hiroshi Takeyama, and Shinji Suzuki in Japan. The garden was designed and built in 1995 in collaboration with architect Anton Davila, and features a modern interpretation of the Japanese hide and reveal style stroll garden, similar to Katsurarikyu in Kyoto, but with contemporary concrete walls and angular stone structures. This juxtaposition to the classical Japanese-styled bonsai creates a unique atmosphere of complementary masculine and feminine aesthetics.
My first Kuromatsu from Eisei-en, 91. This is another. You can see this bark, which is amazing. Yeah. So now we open to the main space, which is this plaza, and we will see. If I go one by one, we will not finish. So I will. You will see, and if you want some information or whatever, you tell me. No, Sabina, is my first Sabina. This was the first one that was designed in Spain.
Okay.
In the 94, it was published in Bonsai Actual, and I think this, for the good and for the bad, was the first step on training the Sabina. And I say that because now people are a little bit crazy about recovering, and this shows us the difference between this and the Toagua, no? Which this is Mario is trying to convince me to graft this. I say no, because it's a different tree. I mean, why should we follow so much? The foliage is not so compact, it's not that, but for what? I mean, and this is the tree, the last one I recover with my son of, now he's 14 and he was 9 months. And now I work it the first time in the trophy, and people say, this is not because, you know, this, I hate this kind of demonstrations, just to show a rabbit out of the hat, no? So this will come. I did little by little, and now I wired it only once. Now maybe I will refine it a little bit, but I like this way, no? We put all the trunks, and it's a unique thing because the trees, you know, they come from a seed for each tree. What happened here, no? It happened that big snow, broke the tree, and all the branches, they were 100 years. I mean, not less than that, no? And it has like, as my child of, I have a child of 12, and he said, you don't have flow. I think this has flow. This is an incredible tree, no? And I want to build it without not wiring, some wiring, but now I have to change the pot. This is a Chinese pot. I'm thinking about asking Gyo-san to make one. Yeah. Now the olive tree, this Mallorca olive.
Special, because you can get freestyle.
Freestyle, but being very, you have to be very careful not to destroy the character of the tree.
But when I say freestyle, it's because you can find all type of trunks.
Completely.
Different.
If you are tied to You are tied to that,
Yeah.
you fail because you are trying to do with this upright style. No, sometimes happen. No, I teach classes at the beginning, not anymore. But say one of my people said, "No, I want to do an upright style with this."
Yeah.
Come on, I mean, read first the tree,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
after you decide.
Yeah,
But
every-
not go with the pajats.
Every single tree you can do something for the trunk, adapt for
course.
the trunk and for his spirit.
Yeah, you have. This is the value on this.
Yeah.
I transplanted this winter, moving the only because this was too parallel to this, and then
Like
I
different,
open
yeah.
it a little bit, and then you can see the.
Also the Nevari.
But I love this tree. I think that makes the difference. It's not a.
In addition to maintaining these priceless specimens, Louis and his staff are also consistently building new bonsai and rebuilding old bonsai behind the scenes to be displayed in the museum in peak form.
Aquí hay de todo, projects of trees. I have to change, but
Oh wow. Oh my god.
y
Incredible.
algunos, and some of them are. This one, Shishigashira. This is amazing, but this suffer a lot this summer. So that's why I keep it here. But the color,
Summer, this one.
is,
It's terrible.
the problem is that it's not going to be
Better.
an exception in the next years. No, I'm worried because here, you know, we had was a very difficult time. We have sprinkles here, fog system, but even with that, the trees doesn't live over 26. Doesn't work. I mean, the evaporation doesn't work. And here it was 28 minimum by night. That's terrible, no? 45 during the day, okay. But if you go to Kyoto, you can have 40 something and it's terrible. But the worst thing was the night. Yeah. Porque no realizaban no evaporaban, no tiraban de la savia, no funcionaban. Entonces, the problems we have is that sometimes you have to be well trained in watering because you think that they need water. It's the typical thing of the gardeners. They think, no, this needs water, and it's the opposite. It's if you are giving water to a drum, un ahogado, drunk guy, if you are giving...
No water, no.
Don't get it. It's,
To breathe.
this is a special thing for Mr. Kimura. Some of this is a kiwi.
A kiwi.
Kiwi, yeah.
Huh.
Tree. But
is very
it's a
cool.
very, very nice tree.
Oh wow.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Makes fruit.
We are trying, but not yet. But the tree is amazing. What I saw in his nursery is you can find all kind of pines, all kind of, but this
one,
A
So
kiwi.
yeah,
Amazing.
kiwi. This is another one that suffer a lot. This is a Eisei-en. This
yeah.
is a tree which is amazing. This is also from the Green Club.
I know
Maybe-
that tree.
maybe-
I know that tree.
Maybe it
Yeah.
was from Fujikawa.
That's from Fujikawa-san too. We potted this tree. I remember potting this tree. Yeah. Incredible.
When I took it here, many years ago, they said, this is for maple, this is going to die, this is too old, this is what. You cannot imagine what this tree is giving us each spring and each autumn, not this year. but it's like this pink
Beautiful pink.
color.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous.
It reminds me, and I say it in the book, to the flamingos flying. It's like a flamingo which is beginning to fly. I saw it I wrote in the book when I was in the Atacama Desert, which is a salty desert, and I saw the flamingos, and it remind me this tree, no? So that's the kind of stories that I tell in the book. Este es un air layering I did in the 80s. This.
It's to nevar, you know.
And now
to
they
the
are.
big,
Está ya fusionado. Pero estos eran de unos artes que tenían en una terraza donde vivía en Madrid. Y ahí probé el.
tema.
For the past 5 years, Louis and his team have been photographing and cataloging the bonsai collection for publication in a forthcoming book featuring poetry and sketches by Louis which complement each bonsai. The book will be published and available for purchase in early 2023.
And it's based on the collection. These are my drawings, which is a part of the small little books. And it's with an introduction, which is black and white. Carmen Balbé. This is the little brother that we are doing it with bronze impression. And now begins the book. And I place here my text, and if in the upper part a poem of somebody. It's all the time the same. So here I talk about when we went to Eisei-en and so on and so on. No? Then you have this, and then the same tree with another. Yeah. This is maples de Arakawa in the spring.
Very cool.
Con las mesas estas que son vastas, ahí están.